Football on the horizon and a great place for it. Welcome to historic Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one, between the Carolina Panthers and the Green Bay Packers. On the Carolina sideline, here's a look at head coach Dave Canales. His guys have had a tough time coming by wins this year, losers of 5 of their last 7. Leading the opposing sideline, that's Packers head coach Matt LaFleur. His guys no doubt happy to be back home after they took the loss on the road last week. Kate Scott's joined by my partner Brock Heward. It's going to be Greg Zerline to get us started. And we're off and running from Lambeau. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the run back at the 27. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. And bringing them out now in his 6th year here in the NFL, Brock is 3rd as a starter. From Utah State, it's Jordan Love.
He was on one last week, but it was too bad his teammates weren't on that ride with them. Look at all the yards he put up. You're assuming anytime you throw for that many yards, that much production, you've won in a blowout, but that wasn't the case. It does have him highly motivated and the rest of his guys to play at that level again, but this time find a way to win.
We'll try something else from the 27 this time, 2nd and 10.
Here we ready?
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Brought down by the veteran, Von Bell. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up.
Here we go.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. He's got it complete to Reed. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Love out of the shotgun. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Panthers' 48-yard line.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready.
Handoff here to Jacobs. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Set. Ready. 22 needle.
Love now off the play action. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30.
It's a gain of 21.
They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's 1st and 10 at the 28.
Down. 43
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here's Love. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
We'll call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Free play here. Let's see what he does. Complete beyond the marker. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. First down from the red zone. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like an attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up third down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop.
And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Brandon McManus on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Panthers nothing. Brandon McManus to kick off.
On now is McManus to kick this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. So here come the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they're brought out by someone still trying to live up to that #1 pick status from the 2023 draft. Now in his third season from the University of Alabama, it's Bryce Young.
There were times, I'll be honest with you, Kate, that I wish I played baseball. Because you have a bad outing like this QB did last week with no touchdowns, a couple interceptions. In baseball, you get to play the next day. You get to flush it right away. He's had to sit on it all week long, and you know he wants to rectify it here.
And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Ball at the 33 for first down.
52. Here we go. Cut.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. First down, and they go right back to him. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Edgerrin Cooper there to make the stop. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Cut.
From the 36. Cox, this is Xavier Leggett. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Got it.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Come on, set. Ready, ready. Set.
From the pistol, it's Young. He keeps it and takes off.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Ready?
On second down, it's Hubbard. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Yellow.
They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
Get ready.
Sending a receiver left.
33. Yellow. Ready.
2nd and 10 now. Young's going to try again. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
On third down, it's Young. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First down, Carolina.
Here we go.
Again, it's Young. Hits him on the in route. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook's wide open.
First carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
A gain of 4 yards. And the
Let's go.
Panthers first down.
Young hangs on to it. And that zone read goes nowhere. They didn't even get back to the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
52 blue. Set. Hut.
Shotgun snap down to Young. He brings it in. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Now looks like we're going to get a stoppage for an injured Packer. He's in some pain as the trainers head out to examine him. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Striker.
Now it's Young. Let me get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And they say Packers football.
Gosh, we have seen these quarterbacks make some incredible plays from here to reach the end zone. That was certainly not one of them. Careless with the football, left an opening for those defenders to knock it free and escape without surrendering any points.
The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. And that passing touchdown he started this game off with just what we expected from somebody who you can see is among the NFL leaders in finding the end zone this year. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Panthers nothing. Brandon McManus to kick off.
On now is McManus to kick this away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. Now for the second time, we take a look at this Panther offense. And they know they let points slip away with that fumble in the red zone, Brock. They're looking to get him back here.
Let's go now. 50 green.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep it moving forward.
Caught behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Set. Hut. 33. Yell. Ready.
Young working from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. We've reached the end of the first quarter. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this.
Here we go.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
A second down throw for Young. That one way too far up there. They can't connect.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Let's go.
To the air yet again. Young. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down. And plenty of hang time on this one. And he'll take in the fair catch just above the 35. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready?
Shotgun now for Love. Finds him over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down throw. Here's Love. Escapes out to the left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Love. Getting out to his left. He can run it. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 20-zip lead. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers and Bryce Young making their way back out on offense. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Down. 30.
Out of the gun, Young. Come down the left side by his running back. Oh, baby. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Counterplay, Hubbard. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Nate Hobbs in on that stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's 2nd and 7. Throw complete to Thielen. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Shot. 17.
From the red zone now. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Set. Ready.
Enough out of the pistol. Here's Hubbard. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Young throwing here. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a complete.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 4th down and goal.
They send out Greg Zuerlein for the field goal. From the left hash, about 31 yards out. Zuerlein puts it through. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Ready.
Love now, off the play action. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. They stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got 3rd and very short coming up.
3rd down.
52. Here we go. Ready.
Play action, Love. Bails out of the pocket quick. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Von Bell takes it away. And the Panthers are able to bring this back to the 35-yard line. This, the snap that's going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. Young on 1st and 10. This is Leggett working the left side. And he's brought down after a short gain. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Here we go. Ready.
From the 31. It's caught. That's Thielen. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the 1st.
1st down, Panthers.
Working inside the red zone. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Go.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. He's got it, it's in close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Here's Young again. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Greg Zuerlein for the point after try. Pressure off left, and it's blocked. Live ball picked up inside the 25.
You know, it really does, Kate. When you see that point blocked, it just deflates. You feel it. The whole sideline gets deflated. But I'll tell you what else it does. It puts a little seed of doubt and thought into your kicker and your special teams. And you hate that. You really do. You want those guys playing with as much confidence as your offense and defense is. So making sure you get your kicker right and that special teams unit right, that's going to be hugely important here down the road.
Coach Matt LaFleur ushering his Packers offense back to the field. And with a 2-score lead, partner, they've got the option to sit on that, or they could try something really aggressive to end the half.
On the set.
There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. Love with it on first down. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
That's good.
Love from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First and 10 from the 41.
First and 10 at the 41.
Throwing again. Love. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its second. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. McManus sends it through. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Hope you all had a happy Halloween. Some of the celebrations still going on as we've reached the first weekend of November, and that's just fine. Let's get into the highlights. Our look around the NFL starts now. Down at Hard Rock Stadium, it's the Dolphins at home to take on the Baltimore Ravens. And this is Keaton Mitchell. He's going to take this one in 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Ravens move their mark to 7-1, looking good as they get the win. Next up, we go to the Steel City. We'll check in on the Steelers as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And this is Aaron Rodgers. He is officially on fire. 5 touchdown passes for him last week. He's got 2 more so far here. One more to show you real quick. We go to Houston. It's the Texans hosting the Denver Broncos. And this is Tank Dell. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. This will be a 70-yard touchdown catch. The Texans lead it by a couple of touchdowns at the half. A look now at the rest of the scores around the NFL as we reach the halfway point of the regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Panthers and Bryce Young making their way back out on offense. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. It's Young to throw here on first. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. This one misses the tight end. So it's second down coming up.
Leads to second and 10.
Here we go.
35-yard line.
Feeling the receiver in motion left. Second and 10 now. Young's going to try again. Thielen's got it. Complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10.
Carolina.
Here's a give to Hubbard. And give him 4 yards before he stops. Gronk gets second down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here's second and 5. That's caught by Hubbard. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple of decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Here's Hubbard on the give. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Drive in dire straits. It's third and 9. Shotgun snap out of Young. Throwing this back in the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play.
A 53-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And doing what they can against the lead as it's back down to 12.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
Nixon now to return it. This makes it up to the 25. Coach Matt LaFleur ushering his Packers offense back to the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Down, ready.
And off to Jacobs to start the drive. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Takes the handoff, now Love. Rolling out to his left. Connects on the crosser. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Play fake, it's Love. Brought in right side. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Ready.
Brings up second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Ready?
From the 23. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers make it a 3-possession game. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
McManus on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers go up by 19.
Packers 31, Panthers 12.
On now is McManus to kick this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Panthers set to take the field. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to.
Ready up.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Set cut. 52 blue. Ready?
Shovel pass complete. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
First down.
Let's go.
Panthers.
Off the play fake, it's Young. And he can't escape. The Packers drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Set. Ready. Ready. Go. Set.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Javon Bullard bringing that play to an end. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Set. Cut.
Young working from the gun. He puts some power on a deep one left. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Pitch dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a 4th down.
Martin in formation for Carolina.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store.
50 green. Cut.
Now Love on the play fake. Throw right side, and Dobbs has it. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range.
Okay. Right.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Love now on 1st and 10. Finds him on the crossing route. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
From the red zone now. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers trying to end this before the final quarter. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers grow their lead yet again.
38. Panthers 12. Brendan McManus to kick
On now
off
is
for
McManus to
Green Bay.
kick this away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. The Carolina offense headed out now. This has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half.
60 reps. 60 reps.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Yellow.
At the 41.
Out of the gun, Young. Dumps it underneath, Hubbard. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 7. And the Panther first down.
Set. Ready. Hut. Hut. Blue. 32. Hut. Hut.
On play action, here's Young. Looking for a target. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
Loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Set. Hut.
They
Set.
kick the running back in motion. Another try following the sack. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. New set of downs for him at the 38.
First down.
Come on, set.
Carolina.
Black 40.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Panthers football as they stare down a huge deficit to begin the 4th. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go. Set. Set.
Motioning left is their running back. He has room past the 25. Given 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
A gain of 15. First down.
Set.
Panthers.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Beyond the line of scrimmage.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
Here's 2nd and 11. Completed to his running back. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers making the scoreboard look a touch better. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go.
The score, Packers 38, Panthers 19. Greg
Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Coach Matt LaFleur ushering his Packers offense back to the field. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Down. Blue. 32. Ready.
Love now, off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Target that time, Jaden Reed. And now they face 2nd down.
Set. Hut. Hut. Hut.
Jacobs running behind center. And he's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here we
Love from the gun. He rolls to his right. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up. The Packers send out their punting unit. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
On the set.
Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on second.
Let's go. Yellow, 43.
Trying again, following the set. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
Ready, play. Set, ready.
Now it's Young. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
And he had it for a second, but unable to hang on. And the possession literally slips through their fingers as they turn it over on downs. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. Jacobs gets it on the draw. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Pass caught, 9-yard line. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. The route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers continue piling onto this lead.
Panthers 19. Brendan McManus to kick off.
On now is McManus to kick this away. The Gets with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Panther offense headed out to the field. Their failure on fourth down was answered by a touchdown, so they're really going to need to rebuild some momentum as they take the field once again. First and 10, it's Hubbard. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Brings up second and 1.
Down, ready.
They run again with Hubbard. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Young looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Ready up.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Here we go, set. 52 blue. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
And the Panthers first
Set,
down.
hut. Set.
This is Hubbard running left. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Ready. Black, hut,
Feeling the receiver in motion left. On third down, it's Young. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down.
Ready.
We send a man in motion.
1,
Desperation time here. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs. Well, we'll pause here, and for good reason. One of the Packers injured on that play and is being tended to.
let's go next.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Come on, set. Ready.
2nd and 8. Hits him on the out route. And they make the tackle at the 38. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. New set of downs for him at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
Fight. Hut.
Takes the handoff, now Love. Connects on the crosser. He's got it in the red zone. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready.
Play action. Love. Headed out right. Has it down close. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Packers keep running away with this. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers tack on 7 more to their lead.
Packers 52, Panthers 19.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for him. From the pistol, it's Young. On the quick slant, it's Leggett. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Young working from the gun. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. First throw for the backup now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop.
He's got it inside the 10. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers putting up points in a game decided. Xavier Leggett with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers still trail by a lot. It's a 26-point differential. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Nixon now to return it. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. The Packers and receiver Jaden Reed set to take over once again. And he has kept his pace up in the second half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Shot, 17. Ready.
They're going to pass it here. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. The Packers take their first time out. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
10 cycles. Here we go. Ready?
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
Here we go. Set.
Shotgun now for Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
3rd down and
Here we go.
20.
Here we go. Look, 22 needle.
Play fake, it's Love. On the move, headed right. Complete out to the right side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. They're out now, ready to punt it.
For the Packers.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. Dalton. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. So this is a Packers win. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.